Hello everyone and welcome. Today we have some very exciting news about something that we've been reporting on for a long time now. Despite tons of people in the comments saying that we were wrong, we were stupid, it's not coming, the Nintendo Switch Lite or Mini, whatever they're going to call it, would make no sense. It's finally here, and as it turns out, we were right for believing in those rumors. No, it doesn't have Joy-Cons, no it does not connect to the TV. A lot of people were reporting that would take away from the entire concept of the Nintendo Switch, and we would reply with the fact that on the Nintendo Switch, there already exists games where you can only play it in handheld mode. There are other games where you can only play using a touchscreen, and there are other games that you can only play using motion controls. Nintendo already has games on the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo already has games on their eShop where you can only play it in certain ways. And yes, it does take away from the core value of what the Nintendo Switch is, but that doesn't mean that they won't do it. That was our response to everyone's hate that Nintendo would never make something like this. Now, an official write-up from Polygon states, Nintendo unveiled a new revision of the Switch hybrid game console on Wednesday, the Nintendo Switch Lite. A smaller version of the Switch that focused on the platform's portable side. The new Nintendo Switch Lite hardware will cost $199 and will be released on September 20th. The smaller Nintendo Switch won't feature detachable Joy-Con controllers. Instead, the new Switch is a compact, all-in-one piece of hardware that makes the Switch feel more like a Game Boy or Nintendo DS. The system also does not connect to a television for big screen play. It's purely a handheld gaming device. The system features a smaller 5.5-inch screen, weighs less than the original Switch hardware, approximately 0.61 pounds, and comes in 3 colors, yellow, gray, and turquoise. The Nintendo Switch Lite also boasts longer-lasting battery life, ranging from 3 to 7 hours of play. The Nintendo Switch Lite device can play all games in the Nintendo Switch library that supports Nintendo handheld mode. Nintendo says, noting that some games will have restrictions. The Switch Lite doesn't offer HD rumble support or the IR camera included in Joy-Cons for the original Nintendo Switch. The Switch Lite will support external Joy-Con controllers, the Switch Pro controller, and the Pokeball Plus, and has built-in gyro controls. It supports Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and NFC according to a hands-on report from The Verge. A full list of differences between the original Switch and the Switch Lite is available on Nintendo's website. Nintendo's announcement of the smaller, less expensive Switch confirms multiple reports from the Wall Street Journal over the past year that indicated the game maker was planning a pair of revisions to the console. So yes, this was great. And since Wall Street Journal and everyone else was correct about this Nintendo Switch Mini, which is now officially referred to as the Nintendo Switch Lite, they even had a pun at the very end of the commercial, where the person switched off their Nintendo Switch and also switched off their light. There was even a moment where the host walked through a door and the light shined in on him from outside. You can call them cheesy, but I like to see these puns put in the video. It shows that Nintendo's having fun. Now, it does seem like there is some new hardware inside this Nintendo Switch. Some people are actually saying that it has a weaker version of the Nintendo Switch hardware. Since they don't need hardware powerful enough to run the games in docked mode when the Switch Lite is docked, they think it has cheaper hardware that maxes out in handheld mode. With the Nintendo Switch Lite finally being announced, I think we can expect a Nintendo Switch Pro, or whatever they end up calling it, being announced in the first few months of 2020, and launching alongside whatever big game they have planned for next year. Whether it be a Super Mario Odyssey sequel, Breath of the Wild 2, Metroid Prime 4, and yes, I know some of those may be really far off, but those are just examples of games that I think it could launch with. With this Nintendo Switch Lite, Nintendo is a genius. They are launching this portable, optimized Nintendo Switch around the same time that their brand new Pokemon games are releasing. That is a genius and perfect combination coming from Nintendo. Of course, as more details come out on this and the Nintendo Switch Pro, all of us here at Game Over Jesse, the Geek Apprentice, Ilya, Daniel, Kayla, and I will be discussing everything that you need to know on our podcast. the Hylian Gamescast. So please look us up on iTunes or watch the podcast here on our YouTube channel. And thank you all for your support.
Hey everyone, it's me again, Elia Rose. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. And you know what? If you're a fan of videos like this, you should totally subscribe and give this video a like and comment below to let us know what type of videos you would like to see us create in the future. And if you would really like to support all of us here at the 𝐓𝐻𝐻𝐺 channel, please consider purchasing a 𝐓𝐻𝐻𝐺 t-shirt or becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/𝐓𝐻𝐻𝐺, where you can receive many rewards, such as getting shoutouts, having any topic or theory that you select discussed on the podcast or made into its own video, having your question answered, joining on as a guest on the podcast, and playing with us during our Twitch live streams at twitch.tv/𝐓𝐻𝐻𝐺, and much, much more.